Hi, David Fries here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the Grantor Retained Annuity Trust. There have been a lot of questions about this because the particular economic circumstances that we're going through make use of the Grat, a particularly useful estate planning technique. The Grat is a way for you to get assets out of your estate, retain the use of those assets, which is a very rare thing, and to do this so that all the growth in those assets gets transferred out to your heirs. Usually children in this case. There's some problems with transferring these assets to grandchildren. The Grat, you may have heard it referred to as the Walton Grat, works basically like this. If you had $1 million worth of stock and it dropped because of the economy to $500,000 and you put it in a Grat, a Grantor Retained Annuity Trust, your trustee would be obligated to pay you that money back over 2, 3, 4, 5 years or whatever the term of the Grat. And in addition, they'd have to give you a little bit of interest, and that interest rate is set by the Internal Revenue Service. Now, because you're giving that money away, but getting it back, and getting interest at a rate the government says is appropriate, there is no gift at the time you make it. In other words, you're getting it all back. So you might say, well, what's the point in that? If I give the money away and I get it back and it grows back to $1 million or more in my estate, what am I getting out to my heirs? And the answer is, you're getting back all the appreciation. So if your stock went from $1 million down to $500,000 and you kept it in a Grat for 2 years and it went back up to $1 million or maybe $1.5 million, you got paid back the $500,000 that you put in along with a little bit of interest, currently at historically low rates, and your heirs kept $500,000 to $1 million. And there were no gift taxes on that. It's a very, very powerful technique. We're oversimplifying it a little bit for the purposes of this little web blog, but it's worth thinking about. It's relatively easy and inexpensive to do. It's heads we win as taxpayers, tails we're even. If you either die during the term of the Grat or the Grat falls apart for some reason, it is entirely possible that all you'll be out is the cost of the document. It's very easy planning to get involved with and started with. It can be very, very effective, and it can move millions and millions of dollars without any gift taxes. Worth thinking about. Thanks. Remember, if you've got questions, leave them in the comment area below, or we appreciate your comments because we want to deliver to you through these web blogs exactly what you need to do your estate planning. Thank you.